Okay, let's look at using a protractor to measure angles. So as you can see, our protractor usually will have either a line right here or a circle to put the vertex of your angle on. If you notice, there are two sets of numbers on your protractor. So it starts at 0 on this side at the bottom and counts by tens going all the way to 180 because we know 180 degrees makes a straight line. Okay, now on this side, it starts at 0 on the top and counts by tens, going around to 180. So these lines represent 10 degrees. Every 10 degrees, you're going to see a bigger line. So halfway, that would be 5 degrees, and these little bitty ones are 1 degree. So the reason we have two sets of numbers is because when we're measuring our angles, the angles are not always facing the same direction. So as you can see, we have two different angles here. We have this obtuse angle, and it is opening this way, okay? And then we have this acute angle that is opening this way. So that's why we're going to have two different sets of numbers on our number line, on our protractor. So to measure these angles, we're going to always put this center where the vertex, where the two rays meet. So we're going to line that up. This part should be at the 0. So see how the 0 is on the bottom in this case. So we're going to measure from 0 all the way. This goes to about 142 degrees. Okay? So we're using the bottom numbers because this number is on 0. It is opening from this direction. If we are opening from this direction, as you can see, we want to put the vertex on. We want to line this bottom line up to the 0. And now the 0 is on top. So that would be 40 degrees. Now, we can look at these numbers and know it can't possibly be 140 because 140 would be an obtuse angle. And this is not an obtuse angle. This is an acute angle. So if we forget to know which numbers to look at, then we can use our common sense and know that acute angles are less than 90 degrees. Okay, but always look to see where the 0 is pointing when you're looking here. Now, sometimes you're going to have angles that are not always starting at 0. So you might have some things that look like this, where you are going to, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so in this case, this does not start at 0. But what we can do is we can use what we know that we're counting by 10 degrees, and we can count the space between the two rays. So we can count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is a 50-degree angle. Another way we could do that is we can do 80 minus 30. So that gives us how much space is in between. So that's 50 degrees. All right, let's look at one more. So this one, okay, we can count. Now in this case, it's at the halfway mark, so we can count 5, 10, 15. So this would be a 15-degree angle. Let's see if we have one.